Okay, well, I'm out and about on another walk, and I've just set off. So I'm parked up in Mytholmroyd, and the start point is Throstle Bower Farm, and I've just walked past it. And the idea is that I'm heading for a favourite spot that I've never really filmed too much, even though I've passed it a few times. I think I filmed a clip of it once before on a walk, but there was a lot of people, so it was hard to sort of aim the camera. Lumb Falls. It's a nice waterfall, and the fact it's been raining this week means that it's probably flowing quite good as well. Okay, so the route there is up via Pecket Well. So I'm hoping to pass Hebden Bridge Golf Club and walk through the golf course there, and then maybe some Dale way, or maybe a footpath up on Midgley Moor. It's going to be improvised, so I can just wander wherever I feel like it. So that's the idea. So Lumb Falls, and then make my way back through Midge Hole, and I'm going to try and find some paths that I've not walked on before. I think that's what I'm doing today, just trying some new paths. Okay, so as always in West Yorkshire, there's always hills to climb, which is great. So I'm on a steep hill now, and it's got a lot of cobblestones underneath that are slippy. Right, so enough of me on this screen. I'll try and point the camera ahead most of today, rather than point it at myself. Yeah, I think I've been appearing too much on screen on my videos, but really this is the more pleasant part. What's ahead, what I can see, and all being well, what you'll enjoy seeing. And of course doing your own walks and discovering new things. So a bit of uphill to get the heart going, and I'll just update you as and when something interesting appears, which it always does. Really, you could do with having the camera on for the full 6-7 hours of walking, because it's all good, but just the film, the sort of highlights, and give you an idea of where I'm headed. Right, so onward, and in this case it's upward. Okay, so just while I look on my map and get my bearings, I'll just pan round a bit. And this is looking back on where I've come along. So I've come along here. Okay, well, I've gone slightly off the route I'd planned because I'm walking above some disused quarries. So I'm just at the side of them, but I'm going in the right direction. I came off the Calderdale way a bit too early. I didn't mean to come off it, I thought I were on it, but no worries. The general direction's right, so I'm sure I can pick up my bearings. So we keep going. Oh look, another quarry open bit here. That's the third one I've passed. It's quite a steep fall down there. Pretty confident I'll tag to a bit of the Calderdale way at some point. Another open quarry. Okay, so I've made it to Pecket Well now, and there's the former mill that's been converted and additional conversions all around it. Okay, so I'm headed down the path here now, past this former cemetery or church graveyard, so there might be a chapel just below it. We'll take a look. And there's the hillside beyond. Okay, looks like one of those former possibly Methodist type chapels. I'll get a closer look in a moment. I mean, I'm presuming former, but you never know, but it's likely to be a house now, or some kind of living accommodation. Okay, so just a quick update. Been walking for a couple of hours. I've passed Pecket Well and oh, and I got past the guard dog, as you'll have just seen. Good job it were only that size, otherwise if it were one of them 10 times bigger I doubt I'd have been that close up to it. Right, so I'm hoping to get to Lumb Falls now within the next hour. Okay, them gates can be hard work when you're doing it one-handed. Right, hopefully just straight forward to Lumb Falls, and then I'm just going to go out a bit further high up and then start making my way back. It gets darker, I think probably 5 o'clock now with the clock's going back an hour, so but I should make it. I think the whole route's about 13.5 miles altogether, or 14 at most, so I should be alright. I'm shifting a bit. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so I'm just plotting a route back now, and I've gone for the hard way. I thought I'd try something different, go on a path I've not been on before, and it's these sort of open fields. I'm just going to sort of try and follow the map the best I can. I'll put it up on the screen exactly where I am, then it'll save me having to get my glasses on and look on the map. I can see a faint trail of a footpath here, so I'm going to follow it, and I have a feeling I'm going to get my compass out as well. And it feels right. I don't hit some deep bogs that'll slow me down. It should be okay. But I think this is the path up here. It's only a think. We'll see what happens. I've experienced worse before. Bit of a risk is this. Okay, so catch you in a bit. Okay, so that was a bit boggy, a bit harder than I thought, but I got the sense of direction spot on, because I just went for it, followed the compass, and found the style here, so that's a good sign. The only downside is it's probably going to be more boggy, but yeah, so we're on to it. And I can vaguely see where I think a path's going, somewhere up in that direction. I'll follow it anyway, then I'll look on the map again, get my glasses on, get my compass out, and make some tracks. Oh. Okay, so we just keep going now. Okay, well, it's been hard to find a path here, so I'm just going in a sort of southerly direction, and I should come up to a wall. In fact, I can see a wall now, so I just sort of follow the wall to the left, and it should lead me out of here. I never like these ambiguous fields where you don't know where the path is. They're always a recipe for getting lost and delayed. But got to keep going and spend the night here. Okay, so I went wildly wrong back there, so I had to adjust. Anyway, it turned out alright. I found that a bit of a derelict farm building. So now I'm fairly confident I'm on the right path, going down to Shackleton at Hebden Dale. So I must have really gone way off when I was up on them open fields. I mean, really way off. But all's well that ends well, as they say. It's all part of walking. The paths, they just work clear. Right. Okay. It's not as if I've walked through somebody's living room or anything by accident. It's all just open fields full of sheep and stuff. Thankfully, there hasn't been any cows. That's the only thing that bothers me. When you stray off a bit and you end up in a cow field. They always worry me a bit, the cows. Alright, but this is nice, this bit. Not sure what kind of vehicle that is. Okay, so you saw me walking down there and round the corner. Well, I've just come back and going this way. Just last minute look on the map and I couldn't figure out a path that way. Alright. A lot of old buildings, derelict buildings here. Right. Okay, this has got to be it. Okay, so hit a bit of woodland here again now. I'm actually in Hebden Dale, heading towards sort of the new bridge, Midge Hole area, I think. Okay, well, I couldn't decide which path to take, and I started going up on the right, and then I thought, oh stuff it, I'll take a risk and I'll follow this riverside path, and hopefully as I make progress along it, it's quite dark here, yeah, as I make progress along it, I should get to where I'm wanting to go, hopefully. Right, we'll see what happens anyway. Okay, well, I'm doing a U-turn. I'm going up the path on the right after all. This riverside path, it just goes up back up to the road. That's not what I wanted. Right, so just have to walk a bit faster now, catch up for lost time. Okay, well, turns out that riverside path was alright after all. I've just looked on the map, but it would have been really muddy. I saw it and I thought, oh, it looked a bit overgrown and muddy, so that's why it kind of put me off. I weren't too sure, but having looked on the map, there is a path there. But no worries, I'm on an easy bit of tarmac now, and I'm going to get to where that path would have led to anyway, just going along here and then taking a path on the left somewhere. So yeah, so it saved a bit of mud, that's all, but it would have been okay after all. Okay, there's something down here. I'll just consult the map. Okay, well, I'm still negotiating my way back. I'm in Hebden Bridge at the moment. I think Birchcliff is somewhere on my right down there. And I'm just plotting a route to get back to Mytholmroyd. Everywhere is very wet and muddy. So it's 4:10 and I think I've only got 50 minutes of usable daylight left, or it might even get dark at 5, I'm not sure. I think I've got about 3 miles to go. So it's like a final push to the finish. Oh dear. But I'm familiar now with where I am. I've been on here before, so it's a case of just putting one foot in front of the other till I get back to where I've parked up. But yeah, winter's here now. There'll be kind of a bit less walking when the days are short and the trees have lost all the leaves. It's just not quite the same. But anyway, let's just keep going. Okay, so just a nice view here of Mytholmroyd. Okay, well, I think I'm just 20 minutes, half hour off finishing. This is the last bit of woodland that should lead into some kind of a housing estate, and then I've kind of parked on the other side of it. So, all being well now, this should be straightforward. So I might as well do the usual formalities and say, you know, thanks for watching. If you've endured the last 40-50 minutes or so on the video. I mean, the nice bits are on the way. I've tried not to film myself too much today. Okay, so if you have enjoyed it, thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll catch you on my next out and about. But until then, I'll be watching everybody else hiking on YouTube, which is great fun. Right, see you next time then. Okay, found it. See you again soon.